Delivering the microscope. Try to figure out the source of the disease in... I don't recall the place. And then we'll probably come back to... Well, I don't know if we're gonna come back to here immediately. A lot of little things going around. We'll prioritize as things happen. The children of the Citadel approaching your position. I don't even recall what they were. I think the Cyborgmen. We're gonna need more outdoorsmanship, at least one more point. I don't necessarily want to dodge all those, but I'm not exactly uncomfortable with our skill levels and character levels in general, so I don't see any reason to try to keep doing not basically pointless filler fights. Samuel, were you always here? Probably. Yeah, this all looks very familiar. I could buy a suppressor. It's not that expensive, and these are actually seem to be very hard to get. Thing is, I'd rather take the long barrels. Ah, whatever. Range is king. The last thing you want to do is leave your good cover position because the enemy is just outside your range. You brought it. I never thought you would actually. Never mind. Here's the chloral hydrate you wanted. This is our second chloral hydrate. Thank you. Now give me just a second to check these water samples I've collected. Ah, damn it, I was afraid of that. There are parasites in the water from the well in the crater. But how can that be? The farmers have been drinking that water for generations with no ill effects. Something must have changed. Listen, while I figure out how to kill these parasites, please go to the well and see what's tainting it. Maybe a diseased animal fell in? If you find something, take this to fish it out. Get a hook. Dumping disinfectant in the well isn't going to do the job if there's still something rotting down there.
I wonder if his eye is a mutation, or the result of some illness.
You may never know.
Man, these people are sick as dogs.
Who has the hook? A corpse.
I don't think this was an accident.
A corpse is attached to the end of the hook. Everything in the corpse's pockets is all waterlogged, so the notes he was carrying are now illegible pulp. But he did leave a more permanent message. Carved into his chest is deep gashes are the words, "I died for the future." It looks like a dead synth. His artificial arm is rusty and his body is bloated and pale, except where the worms have burst from his black necrotic belly and hang slimy and twitching, like the arms of a jellyfish. Didn't notice if we got anything. Anything new on anyone? Don't see any. So intentional infection. This city is fairly stable at this moment, if we just handle the disease. So this is not a priority. I think the man about to be executed is our second priority. Heartache. Who are you? You found an involved in the well? Fuck, that's foul. But at least you removed the source. Now we just have to kill all the remaining parasites in the water. Take this disinfectant solution. Throwing that down the well should clear it up, and by the time you get back, I should have the cure prepared. Back and forth, back and forth.
He's funny looking.
Well, not that tough of a job. And for once, we didn't have to go to a serious fight in order to do something like this. Who has the disinfectant and what does it look like? That's weird looking. You pour the disinfectant down the wall.
Incredible! You succeeded by saving lives, not ending them. Unusual for you.
Thanks. Well, that's true. But still. She makes it seem like I'm going out of my way to fuck people over when I'm just usually trying to make peace with the other settlements, even if there are serious problems in them. So it's not like I'm bloodthirsty or anything, but I'll fight if it comes to that, no problem. Did you add the disinfectant to the well? Yes. Fantastic. All we have to do is wait a day or so and the disinfectant will kill all the parasites. Now if any of you got sick from the well water, but I've got a cure already, just say the word. And I have that cat litter, I promise you. Here you go. We need to go to the base to drop this type of equipment like the cat litter. It's a quest item, but it has a significant weight, so we don't want to have all the cat litter ready. We'll dump them in the storage container and leave it at that until we have enough. Yay! We might as well leave, then come back. They probably have things under control by that time.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo. Congratulations, Echo 1.
5 points ain't good enough for anything. Guess we're heading back to Angel Oracle. Might as well explore caches and the like on the
Gee,
way.
I hope he gets better. He's nice.
Right, this would at least give us extra carry weight. I don't want to wait until it becomes a big problem again. So it was a mistake to do that the first time. Do we have something to sell? A minor things maybe. Metal bed post. I suppose we have few items, and these have weight. Poly 10 pounds, right? I'm not sure if I want to sell all of those. I might want to decide later on that some particular trinket is the best choice to go with, so we'll just store them. If we get really desperate for money, that's a different matter, but currently that's certainly not a problem. Everyone's well equipped and we have no shortage of ammunition or cash, so no point really being too stingy about things. Right. Possums. Metal bed post. This is something we got from the Temple of Titan. I don't think we're gonna use it here. Owl of Minerva. I have no idea. Rates pound though. Scrap metal. No one's using pistols. Holly. Puka shell necklace was a toaster item. Back of zeolite. Sweetness. Supramarine. Don't want to give up the modifications. I'm keeping some of the ammo. We don't really have a use for it, but at the same time, the places like Rodia use ammunition as currency, so having a little bit of extra something isn't exactly harmful. Modifications. Modifications we care about, not really. They're too weak, or we already have them implanted in the weaponry. There's some kind of a pistol though. 45 Widowmaker. Doesn't look that amazing. Might be able to refine it to something useful. Powered scope. High powered scope. Don't mind another. Broken weapon parts. Right. No one is burdened at all. I guess we'll head toward Angel Oracle. I think I'll go for caches and shrines. There's no immediate concern, well the execution is, but it doesn't feel quite so urgent as the sickness. Everything's going well. Armor situation is the only iffy part. But it's more of a... I don't know if the armor system and armor penetration system is done in a great fashion. That shrine we visited, we needed more hacking capability to get into the vault there. I think we're going to head toward Angel Oracle and maybe visit these shrines. We need to visit Rodia. Like, any caches nearby we can visit. Basically see if the cure has been made. Any follow-ups on that? I don't think we can ever really make any kind of reasonable peace with the cyborgs. I mean, they're attacking everything and they're intentionally trying to basically kill the entire community here. They're I don't see a reasonable compromise happening. I just don't. So unless something drastic happens, we're basically just killing them on sight at this point. Thanks to you, the town has had a 100% recovery. Tom is my last patient and he will be leaving tomorrow. You saved Rodia, Rangers. This disease would have killed us faster than those jerks ever could. You'll get your healing for free in this town from now on. Thanks. I'm going to visit a couple of people here in the shanty town. There were quite a few sick people there. Don't be waving guns around. Those leather jerks will cut you down in a heartbeat. Okay. Right. That didn't amount to much, but we made a difference. Not sure if we can delay things here for an eternity either. The mayor is not exactly in great shape. But at the same time, the guy getting executed, planned execution, is much more immediate concern. And it looks like this isn't something that we can do a little bit about. It's a entire overthrow of the current government, so it's probably gonna require a lot more work. And there's a lot of other little things. We'll come back to it. A couple of caches and shrines on our way to Angel Oracle. Street cleaner. Tire tread breastplate. Patchwork jeans. What is that? Long Beach. We should be able to reach that. Not sure if I want to go there right now. I mean, we have priorities, so I don't know. Ooh, what? Fuck. Not sure if I want to start new trouble. Another buried item. No, 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 no. Oh, didn't spot that. No. Okay, that's quite a bit more dangerous of a mine. Also, we don't need to disarm it, really. Yeah, we do. Suppose I could just shoot it, but give it a try at least. Might even work. Makes more sense to just shoot it. It's less of a drain than having to heal the guy afterwards. Alice Rock. No use for this shit. Something mildly interesting, nothing else. What's all this then? A wall. 1000 experience. Faded pictures decorate the base of this shrine. Words may have once accompanied the images, but they have long since faded from exposure. The most you were able to glean from the sequential artwork is that the depicted couple really liked their couch.
Copy, Ranger. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done.
Skill points, perk points. Excellent. Gives us Tinker. Back to 9 action points. Maybe Animal Whisper. Outdoorsmanship would allow us to evade bites, but I'm not. We already have a 75% chance of that. Animal Whisper because we have to get it higher. Otherwise, we can't try to affect the unique pig that was there. I'm not sure how important that is, but it's not like there's a real need to take anything else either. I suppose I could take things that help with the combat, but we still have other things to develop. And this will fix the random fighting problem. It should be 100% now. I can't imagine it being worth it. We have a situation now though that if we get into a serious trouble with animals, we have a way to sort of get out of it. Just take control of the animals. 1 or 2 and you're pretty much set. I'm not going to Long Beach. I can always go back there later.
Dear Manorites, come in. Come in.
Go ahead, gentle caller. We can hear you.
Thank you. I think my wife has been taken by raiders. Could you send someone to save her?
I see. You say may. So, you aren't certain? What happened precisely?
Well, there were lurkers in our cornfield today, and I think they took her. She went out to...
Lurkers is a very pejorative term, gentle caller. How do you know they weren't just shy? Did you go out and invite them in for refreshments?
Yes, we did. That's what my wife was doing. She took a plate of cookies out to the cornfield, and I haven't heard from her since. Except for some screams.
Yes, that sounds bad. Very bad. It was very impolite of her to leave the house without telling you how long she would be away. This is a serious breach of etiquette. We will send out a politeness patrol to investigate right away.
Oh, but I'm not mad at my wife.
Thank you, gentle caller. The patrol is on their way. Goodbye.
Ah, lovely. Serious breach of etiquette. Right, what do we have here? A sign has been used as part of this makeshift bridge. It reads, "Now entering Pankoa." The name reminds you of... no, it's gone. A plaque worn by the elements is firmly attached to the foundation of the shrine. It reads, "Home, sanctuary from a hostile world." Where's my special loot? There's a open safe here. I feel like I'm not seeing something here. Something that's important.
Copy, Ranger. And congratulations, Echo 1.
More sniper rifles, or are we going to go for natural leadership? I think I would go for sniper rifles. She still isn't good enough, but she's getting there. And I think I'll save the perks, because I do want the Deadeye once it becomes available. Although that's quite a few level ups away. So there's a good chance we would get another perk by that point. But turtle up, evasion bonus, cover. Yeah, everyone's sort of turtling up. If I put a point in computer science, it's high enough that we can artificially raise it to 10, which means we could go for the vault we found earlier at any point. Alternatively, energy weapons 10. The accuracy bonus is significant, 10% extra. Can't afford it yet though. And this guy has nowhere to go anymore. It's all about the perks now. We're unlikely to take any melee related thing. Fast reload with submachine guns. Watchman. Careful hunter. Battering fire. Heavy weapons. These type of perks give you status effects on the target. No combat skills. They're weapon specific. Ghost. Quick reflexes. That's quite a lot of skills though. What do quick reflexes give you? Plus 3% evasion. What would we fucking do? Robot assist. How many? That's 14 points. Right. There really isn't all that much you can go for. Tactical positioning. That's something we could get right now. But quite often you don't really get that. Some of the outdoorsmen would give you, I think, the animal. No, it's not outdoorsmanship. What the fuck is it? It's the animal whisper. Right. 14 extra points to get extra damage to animals, and animals are still the weakest. It's because they're always melee only, pretty much. That's the problem with them. And we're good enough, or rather accurate enough, that we can cripple their legs. So I doubt they can be a problem. The biggest problem I see are the robots and the cyborgs. So tactical positioning and maybe robot assist. But I think I'll sit on the points because it always requires a decent amount of points here to get anything done. So might as well sit on the points until we actually can just take the perk immediately. %20 increase in damage will go a long way in mitigating the effects of the difficulty level.
Good evening, Los Angeles. This is Mr. Manners, ready to receive your calls. We've got a caller from over on Pico. Go ahead, gentle caller.
Serpents! Serpents from space! Help!
Caller, please, where are your manners? If you aren't going to be polite, we aren't going to give you the courtesy of a reply.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Dear Mr. Manners, there's some sort of serpent creature out here. It seems to have arms and big sharp teeth and is carrying a ray gun. And it came out of a disc that zoomed down out of the sky. They're everywhere. Scorpioids from Mars are everywhere.
Well, how rude. Inexcusable nonsense. There is no Martian invasion. There are no space aliens in Los Angeles. Indeed. It sounds like you're reading random paragraphs out of some book. I should also add that if you call in again, Pico, we'll triangulate on your position and show you how far rudeness gets you. Well, I am truly sorry, gentle listeners, but unfortunately, we're out of time now thanks to our thoughtless guest. So, we're going to have to sign off. Until next time, this is Mr. Manners reminding you, stay polite, Los Angeles.
So we got mainly a little bit of extra crap from the caches. They seem to be... It's like a somewhat guaranteed okay loot container. But surprisingly uninteresting. Suppressor and long barrel. At least there's a chance, but probably not gonna ever get it through these. Improved. Yeah, this is shotgun parts. Don't give a shit. At the same time, I don't exactly need the money either, so I might as well attempt to switch these for parts. Quick magazine would be okay, suppressor would be okay, long barrel would be okay, so that's still 45% chance in total. So 50-50 chance of getting something useful. Nope. And nope. We have enough animal whisper to... We would have a 25% chance, I think. What exactly am I trying to do with it though? What's my end game here? 13% chance. Ooh, shit. Yep. It's a level 10 challenge. Without having Animal Whisper at level 10, the chance of success is just so minor, not even worth bothering to try it. What exactly does the sign read here? Angel Oracle, right? Don't know what it would be. Some kind of a stadium. Still alive, I see. Excellent. We could do another thing with these. We could equip the guys who are not in the party. What we want. There is some benefit to that, but it's not necessary really. It comes from the fact that I was about to comment at one point when we initially arrived at this place, is that we had more than the group together that arrived here, but the rest of the team that wasn't part of the group just sat on their thumbs and did nothing, which is usually a very bad way to do these things. I mean, have something for them to do, like contribute. They don't have to make an real impact, practical impact, but it breaks the atmosphere when they just stand there doing nothing when there's an attack going on. So have them, the extra guys, just hold on a position or something. Just make the illusion that they're not totally worth shit. Porta potty. Can I just open them? Is there shit inside? Yeah, you can keep the shit this time. Ooh, this is very tough. You can break it down, but I don't doubt we can pick the lock. It's a level 10 challenge. S44 grenade and spoon. Who would want the grenade? It's not a junk item. Defective surplus US military grenade. A small paper tag hanging from the pin simply says, "Pulling here makes your wildest dreams come true." Wonder who wants that. I remember Mr. Manners as Dad. Boy howdy, did he get rude when he died. Too bitter for the stew pot, he said. Hey kid, do me a favor, will you? What kind of favor? Listen, I used to be a civility enforcer back in the day, and I remember an old dentist's office out west. They had all kinds of supplies, including denture paste. Well, I need some of that gunk to glue my teeth in so I can eat. You get it for me and I'll give you some sweet gear. You up for it? Sure. You go far with an attitude like that, kid. I like you. Here, I'll mark this spot on your map. Brentwood Dentist. Um, Mr. Manners. He's a real spitfire, that child. He used to rail against his old man, used to steal and cheat and cuss. Then he went out into the wasteland and discovered what life is like beyond these walls, and that settled him down real quick. I can't talk about the thievery business with these guys. I guess I need to talk to the person accused of the thefts first. And other people who's being accused of not taking care of himself and cleanliness too well. Dandruff. Yeah, I guess the sort of whoever is at the bottom of the barrel who has failed the most in these rules is basically going to be eaten up after some time. So everyone doesn't necessarily try to be perfect, but tries not to be the bottom one. Oh crap, it's the Rangers. I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you, gentle Rangers. We weren't talking anything bad, honest. Sounded like you were discussing premeditated murder. You've got it all wrong, Rangers. We were just joking, right, Mary? Oh yeah, this was all in good fun. You see, you've got nothing to worry about, Rangers. Edna is a good friend of mine. We were just gonna pull a little prank on her, that's all. The one who should be worried. We could report this. Please, please don't. I admit I was considering it, but I wouldn't have done it. The truth is, I'm doomed unless maybe you can help? What kind of help do you need? I don't suppose you have any shampoo on you. I've got a pretty bad scalp condition, and no matter how many times I wash my hair, I just can't get rid of my dandruff. What kind of shampoo do you need? I'm not picky. I'll take anything you can find. Although once, when I was on scavenging duty, I came across an empty bottle of Hair and Shoulders dandruff shampoo. If you could find me some of that, I could get rid of my dandruff once and for all. I'd march right up to the sheriff and shove my hair right in her face. Oh, sheriff is a she, right? Well, of course, it's a she. Ooh, cannot bash, only lockpick. It's pretty much a level 10 challenge. What do you want? Well, I know we barely know each other, but I have often admired you from afar and... You want to fuck me? What? No, I was wondering if I might have the honor of, fucking me. Why do you keep saying that? I have loved you from afar forever, and I finally found the courage to ask if we two could fuck. No. Yes. What? Yes, we can fuck. Really? I don't know why you Mannerites dance around this crap like sissies. If you want something, ask. No. No, let's go. I got guard duty. Yeah, no. Now let's go. I got guard duty in 20 minutes and I want to be screaming your name in 10. Deputy Monashira. This dark-haired, olive-skinned woman quickly scans you for weapons before returning her gaze to the nearby prisoners. I've heard of you, gentle rangers. What brings you here? The prisoners, or looking for the store? We found this photograph back in Arizona. It looks just like you. Oh my god. That is me. And that man is my husband. He and his salvage team left the Angel 2 years ago. They were headed to a pocket in the eastern radiation that had just opened up. No one had ever been there before, but they never came back. We never knew what happened. I've had this whole... It was so hard not knowing what happened to him. But this... It means he made it all the way to Arizona. How is that even possible? A corridor in the radiation? A tunnel? Sorry, I'm just rambling. I can't tell you what it means to know just a little bit more. He could even be alive. He just couldn't find his way home, and if you made it here, then maybe someday he can come back, or I can go there. Thank you, gentle rangers. I've been so hopeless. I cover it to remain polite, but this gives me real hope. Oh, we got a neutron projector. Real hope for the first time in a long while. I owe you. In fact, take this. Since I'm number 2 under the sheriff, I get first peek from the scavenger teams. But honestly, I don't need firepower like this in here. How does the jail work? The lines here are so the prisoners know where their cells end and freedom begins. I am here because the Robinsons sometimes like to step outside the lines before their time is served. What happens if they don't do their time? I've got orders to stun them and drop them back inside the lines. They get the picture soon enough, assuming they've got the brains God gave to a cockroach. Tell me about the Robinsons. The addition of the Robinsons to the Angel has been a challenge for everyone. The cells here fill up a lot faster, but it hasn't led to real violence, at least not so far. What do you know about the store? It's well worth checking it out. We get a pile of loot from our scavenger teams, best deals in the Angel, and we keep the store there so our prisoners can be on display for everyone going about their daily business. Nothing new. Radio. Mr. Manners. A true visionary, Tyndall Ranger. He took the foundation of our past and put us on a glorious course for the future. Right. How do you become a scavenger? If you want to be part of the team, feel free to sell your stuff you find at the store. You might see some of our teams out there to help bring stability to the Wasteland one convert at a time. Tell us about these prisoners. There's only one, really. Those who are here deserve to be here. The rules aren't that hard to follow. They get a fair trial with Mr. Manners, and then they get to return to their lives. Well, most of the time. Don't talk to them, please. Isolation's part of the term. Jonathan. Who's Jonathan?
This jail would only work with those who respect the law.
What do you
And
want?
those that break it generally don't.
Have you come to scorn me? Why would we scorn you? Because I'm in jail? Because I'm accused of being a thief? Wrongfully accused. And we just talked to Sam, but we wanted to hear your side of the story. Sam, that untruthful troublemaker. I'll tell you my side of the story. He accused me of stealing, so I punched him in the nose. Now he's going to get into the civility enforcers, and I'm not. That's the whole story. What are you accused of stealing? A lot of stuff. A watch, a tool bag, medical supplies. I didn't take them. Why would I? I can't even use them. Sam's framing me, and I know he is. Say, I don't suppose you'd do me a favor? If you could find out who the real thief is, my reputation would be saved and I'd have a chance to get into the enforcers again. I've got some pretty cool gear I could share with you if you cleared my name. Sure, we'll do some investigating. Thank you so much. This means the world to me. Tell us about the watch. Mr. Palladino is missing his watch. He loses a lot of things, but he usually finds them again. This time he didn't. If you could talk to him, maybe you could find evidence that it wasn't me who took it. Tool bag. Lindy Lou's tool bag went missing from near where she was working on the ventilator fans. She said I was the last one near it, but I couldn't have been, because I didn't take it. Medical supplies. Nurse Blinkman said she had a bag of medical supplies stolen from the ladies' bathroom. I never went near the ladies' bathroom. Please ask her if she has any clues. Well, there was the ventilation grate in the ladies' bathroom, or bathroom in general. That's certainly a place we can investigate. What do you think of Sam? He's a lying sack of garbage. He's just jealous because he knows I'd make a better civility enforcer than him. You want to get into the enforcers? Sam and I both do, but there's only one spot open right now. That's what this is all about. Sam's trying to ruin my reputation so he gets in instead of me. Damned Robinson's a liar. Robinsons shouldn't even be civility enforcers. They're not civil. So, are you in jail for stealing or fighting? For fighting, but that's not the problem. Sheriff Marshall will let me out again once I cool off. The real problem is my reputation. I know, how can I be a civility enforcer if everyone thinks I'm a thief?
That other guy sounds like a bully.
Oh shit. Manor Rights and Robinsons. This is lady business. What is this? Press booth.
An uninvited guest?
Are you on the visitor list, sir?
If not, we'll have to ask you to leave.
Everyone will regret it if you don't. My friends and me. Yes. You... most assuredly.
Quiet, fat fingers.
At any rate, do please come back when you have been invited.
Yeah,
Good day.
basically,
I guess
get
now
the fuck out.
polite thing to do is to count down from 10.
Not without an invitation.
A teaching from the book. It is rude to forego your personal appearance and the cleanliness of your home. Keep your area clean, brush your teeth twice a day, and shower daily. If you do things right the first time, then you won't be punished for doing them wrong. Have a great day.
Empty catheter bag. Oh, it's Largos. Don't mind me, just shoveling goat manure. Ethan White. And 3 goats. If I had gloves, this job would be a lot easier. Right. Oh, hey Rangers, come to take a look at these beautiful creatures. Gotta love goats, so noble. You should get some milking gloves. Gosh, that would be a huge help. I wouldn't have to worry about my cold hands. You don't happen to have any I could borrow, do you? So, shampoo and gloves? Nope. Dagnabbit. Oh well, maybe you could let me know if you find some. Why are your hands cold? I have a condition, alright. I don't know why they gave the guy with cold hands the milking job. Oh, but I don't complain. I mean, I do, but I'm happy to have the work. You seem to have trouble with the goats. Yeah, all of these goats need to be milked, but they don't like it when my hands are too cold. What does the milk get used for? We use it for all sorts of things. Drinking, cheese, butter, body paint. Mr. Manners just loves goat products. Tell me about him. Mr. Manners really loves his goat products. He's a sucker for a nice glass of goat milk. Okay.
Ah, goats.
Standard vent, just sucking and blowing all day long. Lindy Lou. Well there, Rangers. Aren't you a bunch of strapping young boys and gals? Any chance I could convince you to help me with the ventilators? What's wrong with them? The fan's missing a couple of blades, and the people who built it used metric instead of standard. Can you run up to the general store and see if they've got the spare pieces I requested? We've just got stale air blowing through the vents otherwise. What can you tell us about the vents? They keep the interior spaces a little cooler and help clear out the fresh sense of humanity. It's already pretty limited due to all the blocked vents, so that's why I need to get this van moving again. Vents are blocked? Some are, to keep the roaches out. They crawl up from the steam tunnels, get into the food, hurt people. We just had to block up one in the barracks. That's what got Fletcher in so much trouble. He let food, old clothes, all kinds of mess out, and the roaches came through right by his bunk. How bad can roaches be? Not a lot shakes me, but looking down the maw of a giant roach isn't my idea of a good time. Okay, what are the steam tunnels? The ingenious bit of engineering from before the war. Every part of stadium is connected by tunnels below ground, and all the old ventilation and energy equipment is down there. You want to get somewhere fast, you go through the tunnels. As long as you don't mind some arthropod attention. Roaches. Yuck. Okay, we hear someone stole your tool bag. Gidling sent you, huh? Sam told me that Gidling was the one who stole my bag, but I'm not so sure. I didn't see who it was, and I found a bloody glove near where I lost it, so I'm thinking the thief might be wounded. Maybe talk to Doc Edwinson? See if anybody who came in with a wound in the last couple of days. Tell me about the dog. He's our dog. A bit of cranky pants, but he's okay. He's in the hospital. It's just off the main entrance near the cafeteria. Right. At least we have a clue. Wounded. Elisabetta. Hello, strangers. I'm sorry, but I'm too busy at the moment. Crucifix looks more pagan and less Christian. It also looks like the scarecrow on it might be made of wicker lashings and human bones. Roger Yee. Hello again. We have met, correct? What are you doing in the cord and poppy field? Don't get a lot of visitors here. The hair makes us all a little loopy. My name's Roger Yee. Did I say that already? So these are poppies? Oh yep, you can see the syrup coming from the buds right now, can't you? These flowers are... they're like a free trip to dreamland. We use them to make morphine and painkillers. But tell us about the corn. Delicious, nutritious, and just terrible for the soil. A real water hog. Good thing we've got all those goats for fertilizer. Okay, what kind of visitors do you get down here? Justice workers, mostly. I probably remember someone came through. Probably... I said probably already. Damn it, Roger, knock it off. Keep it together. What kind... yeah. Asked already. We'll come back to the safe later. It's within acceptable range of success though. Another Robinson and Manorite pair. What are you discussing? How the heck did you get promoted over me? You don't know how to do anything. Because I know how to tell other people what to do. That's not real qualification. You should know something about the job before. Shut up and get back to work. Okay, sorry. See? Troll keychain. Jean Cook. Hello, Jean. And Jean doesn't want to talk to me. Right. There's two other people who had something stolen from them. SVD. Holy shit. A human hand. Cat litter bags. It's an assault rifle. No. Definitely not. That's what I thought. 155 to 185 damage, so yeah. It's basically the same as the SV5, except does much more damage. And armor piercing increased by 3 points. So we now have 2 sniper rifles. We'll probably go through all the armor we're gonna encounter. Good, good. This has no use, not even theoretical use. Quick magazine suppressor, long barrel. This has 45% chance of getting something useful. How much is it valued at? 300, not that much. Broken weapon parts. Classic. We've been very unlucky with certain parts, we just aren't getting them. we don't have barrel and underbarrel parts at all really. Those parts I'm willing to just buy if I see anywhere.
Plenty of produce. Where's the beef?
Doesn't really matter what it is, at least something. Paladino lost a watch. No danger paced yet. We understand you had something stolen. You're damn right I did. My grandfather's wristwatch. That Sam kid says he saw Gitling take it, and maybe he did. I saw some big muddy footprints in my room after I noticed the watch was gone, and Gitling wears some big damn boots, and sometimes they're muddy. Maybe you should go and have a look at his feet. But you didn't see Gitling take your watch. Didn't I just tell you I didn't see nothing? So, wounded. Big muddy feet. That would imply someone working here, I think. Talked to Lindy Lou. She didn't see anyone take the bag, but she saw you near it earlier. I was just walking by, like 100 other people. I was just walking by, like 100 other people. Darn, please talk to the other two, see what they say. We talked to Mr. Palladino. He couldn't ID the thief, but he saw some muddy footprints near his place. My boots are clean. This is good news. Now please go talk to Lindy Lou. We already did. Guess you met the nurse. We need to get the ventilation blades. Lindy Lou sent us to get some ventilator parts. So she's recruited you as scopers, huh? Well, it's an awfully civil to all of you to assist her. We got her request and we're just waiting for her to come pick them up. Here you go. Thank you kindly, gentle assistant. We normally use the carts to transport heavy merchandise, but you look so strong that I think you'll be fine.
Doctors scare me a little bit. Well, mostly needles.
Did you have something stolen? Yes, I had a bag of medical supplies stolen from the women's bathroom in the barracks. I did hear Sam telling people that Gitling was the culprit. Imagining Jonathan in the women's room? He can't walk past a woman without blushing. It wasn't him. I did find a scrap of grey cloth stuck on a loose nail near where the bag was. Maybe that's a clue. Have you find the real thief? Gitling isn't a bad kid, no matter what Sam says. So clues, clues, clues. We're looking for a thief who might have a wounded hand. Have you treated anyone with a hand wound? Every day. You might have noticed we work hard around here. Farm labor, salvage, security patrols. People hurt themselves all the time. I'm afraid I can't help you narrow your search. Well, we've talked to all of them really. I'll report to him, see if we can come up to a conclusion.
Copy, Ranger. Congratulations, Echo 1.
Someone got an attribute point. Yes. Basically, we're probably gonna go with the initiative. There's no easy action points to get, so evasion initiative combo is a fairly good one. Other is basically hit points. But I'm of the... My way of thinking is, the better we can do here, the more we can act, more accurately we can act, the more lethal we are, the less we rely on having hit points. And against certain attacks, no pool of hit points is gonna save you. You're just dead. So it is what it is. I can artificially raise mechanical repair at least by 1. I can't do that with weaponsmithing at the moment, so I'll take weaponsmithing. Or do I? We could take assault rifles. I think we are gonna need weaponsmithing at these levels to even use certain type of weapon modifications, so it's something I need to take anyway at some point. 5 points, not good enough really for anything. We could get an extra action point. Do we have perks? No, so we can't. No point wasting this 4 points now then. You need perks are everything. Nurse Blinkman said she couldn't imagine you entering the ladies' room, but had no evidence that would clear you. This is so frustrating. I need real evidence. Please, if you see anything that could clear my name, tell Sheriff Marshall as soon as you can. Cindy. Right, grey clothing, muddy boots, wounded. You think it's a farm worker? Maybe we should ask around here. Largos. We'll go to the restroom. That seemed like a path we could at least take right now. You scrounge up that ventilator yet, Rangers? Yes. Why, thanks, sweethearts. I think I owe you a little token of my appreciation. Which is logbook updates. Rodia ticket, so we can take another free piece of equipment. Visitors. Just workers. Right, I see the... I can't look at the details in these guys, so... and talk to them either, so I don't think there are suspects really. The toilet is pretty much the only thing we can go by. We'll take another free equipment piece. Or not. Apparently not. What exactly did I get? A small ticket signed by one S. Dingler. Good for 1 entry into Rodia. Okay, so we wouldn't have given up a few bullets. Where is the barracks? Is it what is technically considered the barracks restroom? Well, there's only one restroom I know, so we'll go there. No, does it mean these? No, they're storage areas technically. There was a group of outhouses here, porta potties. Ah, fuck, I'll go to the restrooms. We know there's a path there forward, so I'll also leave it at that. We'll explore them some other time. Scrapes on the walls around the grate, as if someone has been removed and replaced numerous times, so there's a good chance that the thief is moving around these ventilation tunnels.